Hi, I'm Les Shaw.
Hi, I'm Deb Cormier.
Welcome to the Computer Mechanics Reloaded. Now, this is our second show of the season.
It is?
Okay, I'm dating ourselves, but the one thing
it's only the second show.
It's actually, I wanted this one to be the first show.
Okay.
Because it's going to be an exciting show for you, an exciting show for me.
Okay.
Because we both get to bring something to the show that we love.
Yes.
One of them is, today's show will be called the Vegas Family Hour, or half hour, as we get it.
You know, anybody that watches our show on a regular basis, you know, we're always doing the slot thing, and they're gonna kind of think things about us.
We're going to show you how to use your computer for entertainment that's not going to cost you anything.
That's right. Doesn't get you into trouble.
I'm not saying get in the car. You know, you're not going to use your money. You're not going to use your credit card. You're not going to use any of those things to be able to play the kind of slots that we're looking at tonight.
Right.
And, you know, I mentioned Family Hour because we have a real special guest on the show today. My mommy is here.
Your mom is here.
Okay? My mommy is going to sit down with Deb, and they're going to have a conversation about something interesting that's happened, is that my mom now has her own very first computer. And I'm so amazed and very proud about how well she's taken to that computer.
And how old is your mom again?
60-something.
Come on. You get it right.
You know, here's
get
the
it
deal.
right this time.
As I grew up, my mom stopped aging at 32.
Yeah,
and for the rest of my life, my mom will always be 32. So now my mom has hinted that she's hitting in the 60 area. But, okay, I'm a product of a broken home. Originally, way back when. My parents got divorced years ago.
All right.
And my mom met a nice gentleman, my stepfather, and they got married. And so I actually have a half-brother and a half-sister. I never say that. They're just my brother and they're my sister.
Right.
So why did that all come up? There was a reason I was going there for some reason.
Because somebody sent you some pictures.
Someone sent me some pictures. So my sister Julia is also going to be on the show today talking about how to send pictures that you have on your computer up to the internet to share with people. Now the reason this topic is coming up again, because it came up last year, is Julia didn't send me over a Photoshop of maybe 3 or 4 pictures. My sister sent me a Photoshop of 173 pictures.
She was a busy girl.
So I'm very lucky to have a large family.
Yeah.
You guys are going to talk to my mom.
And you guys, all of you take a lot of pictures, so which is great,
You know, and we're going to show you how to say this. My biggest thing is people that leave stuff on hard drives, and the hard drives die, and that stuff is gone forever.
Gone.
I mean, this is my biggest pet peeve. So we're going to show you how to make sure your pictures are somewhere else so you can retrieve them. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Mommy.
You can call him Richard.
That's right, but you on one side there, science.
Monday on Daytime Durham, we're cooking Italian with Tino Fazio.
And to go with the Italian fare, we are talking wine with Chuck Byers. As well, we're encouraging you to lose your locks to benefit Sick Kids Hospital. That's all coming up Monday.
I'll be back at 6.
Hey, Mr. Jeffels.
You better be a cop.
No, forensics. Tonight's the night. And it's going to happen again and again. Has to happen.
And we're back. And
I'm the mommy.
You've changed. Today we've got Shirley. Yes, this is Les's mom, and you know what? I finally get to talk.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, I finally get to talk. He's missing. Don't let him know. Anyway, recently you have just gotten into computing.
That's right.
Just recently we put a machine together for Mom, and originally it was just to play a couple of little slot games, little time wasters, things like that. But it's gone further than that.
That's right. Now I can messenger and I can email and
and you know, and it really wasn't that painful for you, eh? Like you got into it and you were out of the gate and away you went. It was really great. It was great. Now you're spending a whole lot of time playing on slots, and this is something that you never thought that you would do. You said, I don't have time for that. But you do. You spend quite a bit of time in front of the machine.
Especially when it rains. I could be on the, the computer.
Definitely.
I don't have to watch TV all the time. I don't have to get bored.
Definitely. And it's plain relaxing.
Yeah.
And Phantom, which now last season we had showed a couple of games that Phantom had brought out. And these are playable online. Now, you do pay for an online account. There is a monthly charge to pay, but you're not. It's not real gambling by any means. Right. Really, all you're paying for the monthly charge, what you're getting actually is you get a free slot machine. It automatically downloads every month, which is really cool. So every month I have a new slot machine. Yeah, and you're playing some of the older Phantom games. You're not playing online.
No.
But you're still probably having as much fun, if not more fun than I am.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, playability, you can go back and play them as many times, and they're just great. So the two new games that they've brought out, they just brought two new games out in August, and you haven't seen these as yet.
No, I haven't.
I haven't got you hooked on these yet, but you will. Two new games. One of them is a lobby, which means it's the casino.
Yeah.
Okay, so the casino one, and these you can buy these separately. You don't have to buy both of them to play. Either one of them will play without each other, or they can go together as a set.
Okay.
Generally, if you find these games in the store, they're normally around $20 to $25. So you get a whole lot of fun for a little bit of dough.
That's right.
So I really enjoy them. So
right.
August 31st, they brought out a new set.
Yeah.
And I had to show them on the show because a lot of people last year, when I had showed the original set, I got phone calls, I got people coming in and said, where do I get my hands on these? You can get them, at any of the stores out there. They're generally there and they're available. These ones may not be available as yet because they've just been released. I've heard that Canada is due in October.
All right.
So for these games. So there's two new games out from Phantom EFX, and they're a whole lot of fun. And we just happen to have them right here. Look at that.
Yeah.
So now this is your first time seeing the two new games. But as I say, you've gone back and you've played Nickel Alley, and there's numerous more that they've put out, and there's a whole lot of slots in them. Like one game, there's probably 40 slot machines in them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I haven't even gotten through half of them yet.
No, you haven't. And as I say, they're a whole lot of fun. This is the lobby that's loading up. It's an actual picture of a casino. This is the game that again I showed last year, where I can I have my own hotel suite. and it's all virtual and it's just for fun. I have my own hotel suite. I can go in and buy furnishings for it. I can buy slot machines for it. I can put slot machines in my hotel suite. There's a lot of things that I can do with it, so it's just a whole lot of fun.
And you don't have to go to Las Vegas to do it.
I'd like to, but no, I don't have to. It's one place that I really do want to go back to. It's just the lights and everything. It was really, really nice.
Yeah.
But I can't make it there all the time, so this has to do. So now here is I'll just get quickly to the machines.
Okay.
If you go to the slots, there's a whole slew of slot machines because it's actually showing all of the games that I have. So it's actually 4 of my games. But if I go into any one of the slots, it's and we probably got a lot of sound cranked up here. So it might get a little bit loud. So I can put in my dough. Okay. And there we go.
All right.
and this is going to be loud, but that's what the machines look like. And
a lot of fun.
Oh, they are. They are. They
I like the
certainly
bonus rounds best.
The bonus rounds. Every slot machine has some sort of bonus round, and they're all different, and they're just a whole lot of fun.
They are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now, your daughter, Julia, is in Toronto.
Yes.
Okay, you're out here in Oshawa, and Julia is in Toronto.
Yeah.
So, you being on the computer, first of all, you're saving a whole lot in long distance.
That's right,
because it is long distance. Toronto is long distance for us.
Yeah.
Now you can go on to Messenger and talk to Julia at any time.
I've done that. Yes.
You've also got some grandchildren in Whitby and they're all online, and they say hi to you all the time online.
That's right.
You've made it through email with no problem.
That's right.
And the family is that much closer together because now you're involved.
That's
and
right.
now if somebody uploads pictures, we can send you links, and you see all the pictures of the family gatherings.
That's right.
And you guys do a lot of family gatherings because you have a little vacation spot away from the city where everybody gathers on a regular basis, and they just have a whole lot of fun. And there's a lot of pictures that come out of that.
That's right.
And I think that Les is going to show a site where you can actually upload all of those pictures.
That's good.
But as far as the slot games go, back to sorry, I'm jumping around a bit. If you're interested in these slot games, and I know that a lot of people are, they can go to www.phantomefx.com, and as I say, they're not available in Canada till sometime in October.
Okay.
But you can order them online, and you've got them like in 2 days.
Alrighty.
So and the price is the same whether you buy them online or whether you buy them from the stores.
Yeah, that's great. I just regret that I never did this before.
Yeah, you would, and you know, it's funny because we had talked about it before.
Yeah.
And you really didn't have any interest at all.
No,
but
I didn't.
But you came over and you seen me playing my slots on the machine, and I think it kind of piqued your interest at that point,
it did.
right?
Yeah.
And one night I actually sat you down in front of my machine, and you were terrified. You didn't want to touch anything, but once you got going, you were doing pretty good.
It didn't bite me.
No, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
No.
So no, you've done really well.
Yep.
And you know, a lot of seniors are getting into this because they do have family abroad.
That's right.
We have quite a number of customers that come in and say, you know what, my grandchildren or my children are in England, you know, and the long distance is killing me.
Yep.
And no doubt, you know, it was.
That's right.
You know,
And the telephone calls would be terrible.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So you know, they come in and we set them up on Messenger and with webcams too, which is I guess the next step for you, eh? We got to get you a little webcam and
where you can see the people.
And it's actually it not only see, it's voice also. So that's another option that we've got to get going for you. Other slot sites that are free. You've got www.simslots.com, and I don't know if I can I will try and quickly bring that up. That one is it's a Java-based website. Let me just try and my spelling. I mean, see, Les is usually here, and I can give him trouble for the bad spelling. But this is another site where you can play free slot machines. I mean, they're not as pretty as, of course, these, but same idea. You go in, there's bonus rounds, and they're just for fun. They don't ask any personal information. You know, some of these websites that ask for you know, personal information and email address and stuff like that, I stay away from them.
Yeah.
I don't want to be spammed, you know, so I tend to stay away from any of the slot sites that are going to ask me for any type of personal information. I don't bother with that. There are a few slot games, card games on Pogo.
Yeah.
A lot of people are on Pogo. We're actually subscribed members. But
I like the video poker. That's not too bad. It's
like
something like a slot machine itself.
So I never got into the video poker. I'm all slot machines all the way. I like the bells and the whistles and the so So that's another site that you can go to, and it's basically, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So yeah, that's another site. And I think Les is going to show us how they work.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying. See, he's always got to be involved.
One, eh?
Yeah. There's all kinds of different different little slot machines. And again, these are loud. And again, these are Java based.
Yeah.
So when you do first hit on the site, you may have to download Java to run them, but they're a whole lot of fun.
Explore all things Durham with Durham Living, a fun-filled and informative half-hour magazine show that travels your community, profiling local attractions, restaurants, and places of historical significance. Take the journey with Durham Living on Rogers Television, Durham Region. Eye on Durham is brought to you by DurhamRegion.com.
I'm Sharon Lindsay. Coming up this week, our cocooning nature will soon kick in, and it's time to catch up on some reading. Want to get your fall lineup of award-winning books from authors Gilbert Reed, Julie Johnston, and Elizabeth Ruth at the 2006 Writers Reading Series at Trent. Stats suggest that drivers over the age of 85 will be 4 times greater in 2030 than today. Let's keep our seniors independent with education, the latest technology, and transportation options. Durham is prized for its rural landscape and vast agricultural system. Let local chefs show you how to use your local foods into your daily lives to strengthen the link between our growers and consumers. For more events, log on to DurhamRegion.com. I'm Sharon Lindsay for Eye on Durham. Thanks for watching.
Eye on Durham was brought to you by DurhamRegion.com, Durham Region's information source. Winning with Weights promotes a healthy lifestyle for everyone. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, or just keep fit, Bernice will keep you motivated. Join us for brand new episodes of Winning with Weights, only on Rogers Television, Durham Region.
And we're back again.
Hey,
so
you went missing. I finally got to talk.
You know, that's the first time that I've given up my seat for that long on the show, and I gave it up to my mommy.
Oh, and you were just over there.
I was just all happy. But you know, I'm not a big... I will go to the simslots.com, because what we're really showing people about the slot games, you don't have to be dishing out money to the casino.
No.
You can have a lot of fun watching the wheels spin by.
Yeah.
I must admit, I find some of the bonuses that you get with it pretty exciting.
Yeah, they're cool.
And SimSlots...
Mom loves them.
Yeah, well, I mean, simslots.com website, there's no money involved. It actually keeps all your credits without you even having to get any information. It doesn't buy cookies. It actually saves cookies.
Yeah, but you never give your name or your email address or anything.
Exactly. So now, staying on that whole thought process of family, okay, I received an email this morning from my sister, and you'll note I'm actually in my Hotmail account right now. Almost every single...
It's a cute little kitty.
Every single email that I've saved here is either from my brother Frankie or my sister Julia.
Right.
Because one of the things, and hi Julia, you're with us.
Hi.
Hi,
How
Julia.
are you?
I'm good. How's everyone?
Good.
Very good. And I'll tell you why I decided to revisit this topic, because we did talk about Shutterfly last year and that you can share pictures, is that all of your photos that you normally take with the digital camera, you've uploaded it to this website.
Yeah.
And most people send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. Julia sent 173 pictures in one of the Shutterfly websites.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to upload 173 pictures, Julia?
It does take, like, to upload it from your computer onto the Shutterfly webpage. May take anywhere from like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. But then once it's there, it takes like 3 seconds to send it in an email. So rather than attaching each one in an email, it's really quick. And you can save them on Shutterfly, so you can go back and send them whenever you want. They're always there.
Well, you know, one of the big things that we're on is about people that lose hard drives. And we see it on a regular basis. Hard drives gone. And it's a terrible thing for us to say to a grandmother that, you know, all your pictures are gone. With Shutterfly, if, knock on wood, it won't happen, if you ever had a problem with your computer, your pictures aren't gone.
No, they're not. I have like 5 5 pages of photo albums on Shutterfly saved.
Oh, wow.
And I probably have them all. And the other thing for myself is a big brother. Julia lives in Toronto, okay? And I'm very proud to say that my sister is a nurse, graduated at Toronto University in Western, correct?
Yep.
And so, like, really good thing. We're going to show a picture here. But the benefit is I don't really get to be that involved in her life when she lives in Toronto.
No, she's a busy girl.
You know, recently she sent me some photos of herself, and she was with some of the nursing staff and so forth.
Yeah.
And I think that's great to be able to share that and see how good of a time that she's having. You know, you're always wondering about your younger siblings and whether or not they're actually out enjoying life.
Right.
And Julia, I mean, she sends me photos that you know they are. She sent me a nice photo when I think you went to Collingwood, did you, with our nephew and 2 nephews?
Yeah.
And they were in a Hummer. You know, so pictures that I just wouldn't have seen.
Yeah.
And the benefit she could send them to us means that they're no longer on paper, but also the fact that she's got them online means she could be at someone else's house and show them.
Sure.
Again, we got 173 photos that are here.
That's somebody's birthday.
Now, what we really like about Shutterfly, one, you've uploaded, how much did it cost you to upload all these pictures?
It costs nothing to upload them and to save them.
Wow.
So they're available. Now,
Free
we
is
also
good.
talked about, let's say I see a lovely picture. I mean, I'm looking at some great pictures. There's my nephews and nieces, right? I've got the picture that you have here of all the nephews and nieces, and Ann and Keith. And as I go through them, you know, again, my mom, a reoccurring star now on our show. And as I go through, now you've actually got, there's some pictures, you know, there's one of me, and I look a little bit odd.
Well, what happened there? What's up with that?
I don't know. I had this really strange smile on.
It's all starry-eyed.
There's my brother. Now, you can look at the photos like this, or you can say, you know what, I want to see a bit further in the photo album. And I can look at all of the pictures at a time. Because you have a few pictures here. You guys were at the beach, eh?
Yeah.
And you've got some pictures that you've uploaded. Again, all computer. I'm not having any of these pictures on my system. If I wanted to save them, I can right mouse button on the picture and actually then save it. So again, 173. So let's go down to 97 and take a look. This is my sister Julia and Paige on the beach. This is up at Mom's trailer. Or this one actually is Aunt Eleanor's trailer.
That's Julia and Paige.
Julia and Paige. And
Paige is like a little cow.
Oh, it is. How old is your dog now?
11 months.
11 months. But I mean, some of these pictures, and I can tell that JP's probably taking all the pictures, eh?
Yeah.
And I mean, these are just memories that you want to keep forever.
Oh, yeah.
And now that you've uploaded them to Shutterfly, you can keep them forever. Now, how did you come across Shutterfly? Was it hard for you to sign up and such?
No, it's not hard to sign up. And I think, because it's been like 2 years since I've been using it, I just Googled, I don't know I don't remember the actual terms I used when I Googled, but this is what I came across. So.
Wow.
And shutterfly.com, again, is free for everyone to upload their photos. Now, let's say I decide that I love a picture of Paige you have here, and I want it on a coffee mug. I can order that from Shutterfly.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, they're a California-based company, I believe.
So
you can, I know a lot of my friends have taken to using it, and like one of my friends just had a wedding in Kenora, and we sent her all our pictures via Shutterfly, and she's actually ordered from Shutterfly.
Oh, cool.
Most of those pictures.
I mean, you can get yourself pictures
Calendar, make it on a coffee mug.
or T-shirts, those types of things as well.
Right
So,
on.
I mean, a great place to upload your stuff and then be able to then send it off to any of the family members that you may have, or just friends in general.
That's awesome. That was a great find.
As we come out, and I've got a lovely photo that's probably going to be on my wallpaper for the next little while, and it's a beautiful picture of my sister Julia and JP.
JP, yeah.
I think we've made you both stars in the show today.
Oh, no.
Julia, thanks.
I'll be sure to let him know.
Okay, thanks very much for talking with us about this, and we'll chat with you later.
No problem. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks,
Love
Julia.
ya.
See
Okay,
ya.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, I mean, the fact that you can share these photos, okay, you know, it's
But
the
the
premise
fact that
of
they're
what?
never gone, eh? Like if
always
you
there.
lose the hard drive, you can actually, you get loaded back up, you go back to the website, and you can get all your pictures back.
The website you want to go to, if you've got all these digital photos on your computer, get them up online. You want to go to www.shutterfly.com. SHUTTERFLY.com.
How long did you practice that for?
I did not, but it was so
You
important to
can't
get it
spell.
out, okay? So, I mean, you can get all your photos up online, and here's how easy it is, right? We made today's show Vegas show, right? Because we were showing everyone. Now, what I'm going to do is if I want that one there to be my wallpaper, Deb, all I have to do, let me end this session because I was taking control of the computer when my mom was on the show, all right? So I've got this lovely picture. I want to make that my backdrop. I just right mouse button on the picture, okay? And I'm going to say set as background. And what you're going to notice is we're going to have a lovely photo of my sister and her boyfriend staring back to us on a regular basis.
Right on.
Staying on the same premise of games, enjoyment, pictures, family, photos, we have another website that we've talked about before, okay? And it's one that we both have accounts to. We don't really like to spend a lot of money to play games. And there's a website you can go to for free that we've talked about over and over again. It comes up, though, because I just recently dealt with a lady, and she didn't care about anything on her computer except her Pogo account. She had forgotten her password. Now, Pogo is a place where you go to it, and there's a large bucket of games. My stepfather used to play euchre on Pogo.
Oh, all the time.
So euchre, gin rummy.
And you're playing with people all over the world.
My mom mentioned earlier, video poker. Again, you're not putting any money out, and you're winning tokens, and these tokens then can be used. So if I actually go to www.pogo.com, and my account's already signed in here, so because I have an account with Pogo, I get something called an avatar. And you'll notice that my avatar,
spent all your tokens, can't afford any clothes.
I spent all my tokens. You know what I do is I get really high in tokens, then I go play poker and I lose all my tokens.
No, you play high stakes poker.
High stakes poker. I lose all of it. So like now I'm down to 55,000 tokens.
And a barrel.
You know, I feel really silly when so I'm looking at someone's computer and I'm working with their computer and we're looking at their Pogo account and they have like 50 million credits. And I've been on this thing now for 9 years and I got 55,000 credits. But there's a couple games that you get that you normally don't get if you're not paying for your account.
Right.
Lotso is one of them that I really like. It's like a scratch and win and the numbers come down. I like some of the poker, okay? But I'm a special Pogo person, right? How am I special, Deb?
How are you special?
I get to see a lot of the new games coming out before the new games come out.
You're a beta tester.
I am a Pogo beta tester. So one of the new games that recently came out is Blackjack Carnival. So for all your fun, 2 websites, simslots.com and pogo.com, and we'll see you next week.